Oh, because I didn't move it yet. So let me place them all. Then I'll update the triangle's target. Then I'll do that move to target. I'll see how that works out. Yeah, it looked a little better, but not that great. Okay, instead of that, I'm just gonna move its center and probably leave it at that. So I'm gonna say triangle.generate target. Move it to the same place as the last diagram. And scale it down. Now if I do a move to target. I think this will do what I want. Close. I need not just the triangle, but a group of the triangle and the label. I can just do triangle label and triangle, or frame buffer label. Do this, do this. Let's see how this works. Perfect. Then I'll just fade in the rest of it. So let's have to play a fade in of fade in of, I guess, everything except the last one. Yeah. Sir dies a lot. What's going on? I wonder why that faded in so slow. Did that seem slow? I'm doing great. Just working on this OpenGL tutorial that I've been putting together for a bit now. Alright, I think this is just about, at least this part of the scene, just about ready. Don't know why that takes so long though. It's kind of weird. Alright, I'm gonna try writing this to a movie. Removing any of the animation skipping stuff. Is this code up on one of your branches? It's local right now, but I'm increasingly getting requests to like push this. So I really should. I will do that soon. But like oh, whoops. So I really should. I will do that soon. But like oh, whoops. A few things. I think it's broken. Like right now, I think I can't write to a movie. There's a fair number of problems with it. Oh yeah, the GUI should be a flag. And so right now, I guess I can't write to a movie. Actually, hold on. Object has no attribute is closing. Self.render.window. Where is this even happening? Yeah, like I said in the title, merging this is going to be sort of a nightmare. But I will do it. Just for you. This is from Interact. But why is Interact ever even being called? If write to movie is passed, Interact should just not work. And this came from interactive embed, actually. Okay, so here, if self.skip animation preview, then it returns. It should be this, or this is sort of getting to the point where merging is annoying enough and my local changes are good enough that I'm almost okay just never merging it. And then I'll have all the cool code. And then other people won't have the cool code. But I'm not going to do that. But I won't do that. But there's a lot of stuff here that doesn't even make sense to go in the core library. Like the integration with 3.js, that really doesn't make sense to be in like the core thing. So there's some stuff I gotta do. This is actually the first time using Manim where the video just feels inferior to the preview. Because I can't step through it. Okay, that was nice though. That looked really good. I can just keep this down here. You can just chill out there. Oh, but I need my terminal back. Dang. I can loop it in another... No, forget that. Whatever. Cool, but I think that looked good. Now... Fork out Manim CE. Fork Manim CE. It'll be like Manim CE CE. Oh yeah, Manim CE isn't a fork anymore, I forgot. So maybe that does kind of make sense. I could just push it to my thing and then merge it more slowly. And that's probably fine. Okay. So the pipeline, that has a good animation. Attributes, variants, and uniforms. So how to animate this? What I think... when I do this, I'm gonna have to go over interpolation or whatever. This interpolation. To go over how the fragment shader works. So maybe what to animate here. There are a few things to animate. And I can sketch them. Because I can draw now. No, hold on. If I can carefully... I think the animation to draw in this case is to have these vertices. Each think the animation to draw in this case is to have these vertices, each of which will have a little bit of information. So this will have like position, color, possibly a normal, etc. And I'll have this listed for each of these. And what I'll probably have, and I want to label these, like this color should match a label of attributes. And following that, I should have a box, probably, called vertex shader. And this is going to output, it's going to take all of this in. Which I'm not sure how I animate taking all of this in, but it's going to take this in and it's going to output GL position. Oh, whoops, did something wrong. It's going to output GL position, non-negotiable. Then it's going to put out some varyings, such as, yeah, I guess color again. Maybe I could call this V color. Call this, I don't know, something else. Maybe this could be like color atcher or something. Like F color. Something like this. And then this will go into the fragment shader. And then the fragment shader will output, you know, the color. And this is where I have to go into interpolation. But for now, I can get started with the, yeah, with the part about the vertex shader. I'll also have to note that both of these can read uniforms. Okay. So put that back. There is so much stuff on my desk. So I'll call this shader data. And right now, just do an interactive embed right off the bat. So let's take a look at this. And I broke something. Great. I'm already sort of getting annoyed with this dark color scheme, but I'll deal with it for now. Let me get those vertex, the same points as I used in the example before. Okay, so something like this. I'll just self.add those vertices. Great. Then I want to label each of these. So let me maybe just multiply all of these by 1.5 to space them out a bit. Oh, I wanted to move them 1.5 away from each other. Wait, why did that not work? Am I being bad at math again? -1 times right plus 2 times up. It won't do the shift. Okay, move that one further away. That one further away. That one further away. Great. Although it's not centered anymore. It's probably fine. I'll just move this to the center. You're gonna switch it to a beige background? Yeah, I am. I think I'm not gonna deal with that now though, because the colors for our color plugin or whatever isn't very developed. So what you end up having to do is go through all these and you have to do like fill color equals black, and you have to do that for all of them. So I'm gonna try to do that at the end all at once. Okay, so there's the vertices. Then I'm gonna have the attributes. So let me... This is gonna be a few objects. Let me put... Position equals... Make a 1.5, 3, 0, something like this. Next to vertices at 0 on the left. I'll just add that in. Did I break something? Self not defined. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna scale that down. It's actually not too bad. Okay, position equals that. Position, I'll just make up like a color. So I'll just put out red. Yeah, just put this at, make this a color, and I'll make it, I want it to be next to this other one. So maybe what I actually want to do here, I have to do something like, attributes. Okay, I want this to be another OpenGL V group containing only this. Then this, I'm gonna add at 0 dot add this. This is gonna be next to attributes at 0. I guess I can just do attributes and then down. Okay, I think I want this aligned, don't I? For one thing, I need a smaller buffer no matter what. Okay, that's probably good. Then I'm gonna make up a normal too. This will just be out. It'll just be that. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this alignment, but I think I'll not do that till later. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Do I want to organize this like this, or have like an attributes 0 thing? Maybe what I want, I can just attributes here. Like attributes.add. An OpenGL V group. Okay, now I broke something. Although it's because of its own formatting. It wasn't because of my formatting. It's at 0.add this. Okay. That's vertex 1. Great. I'm more or less going to copy this. Okay. It's vertex. That one is 1.53. This is -3, 1.5. Great. The color, I'll keep the same. Normal, the same. It's going to be... attributes at 1. And this is going to be 1. I'm not sure if this should be the left or right. Why does that look so weird? Oh, I'm doing next to attributes. This should be attributes at 0. Darn pairings. Not letting me repeat. Great. Then this next one is going to be on the right. So that's going to be 2, that's going to be 2, that's going to be 2. That's going to be 2. This, and this, and the position, 1.50. Oh, this is the wrong side. Okay, that was pretty easy. So how would I want to animate this? I think for now this is fine for it. And what I'll do is I'll just shrink this down and have that data go into a box that says fragment shader somehow. So let me do attributes. Oh wait, I have to indicate that they're attributes somehow. Maybe I'll make all of these red or something like that. If I do fill color equals red. Okay, that looks fine. I'll just do that for all of these. Actually, no, yeah, I think they have to be red from the start. Because actually, no, yeah, I think they have to be red from the start. Because then I'm gonna want to like fade in. Something, an attributes label. Oh, I didn't add it. Oh. Okay, that's great. If I were really doing this, how do I want this to appear? Would I have like the attributes appear first? And then I want the text to appear first, and then each of these text blocks, code blocks, whatever. That's probably what I do. Or rather, maybe I'd make the text appear first. And then when the attributes label appears, the text will change to the color red. Which means all these fill color reds were I shouldn't have done. But what are you gonna do? I'll copy that, undo these. So I'll have this. I want to fade in the attributes. No, fade in the data, then fade in the label. And I won't add it here. So fade in the attributes, fade in the label, and then change the color of the attributes. I don't know if I can do this. I don't even know if I have set color. This isn't gonna work. No, it worked. Okay, that's great. Then I'm gonna want to format this data and send it into a vertex shader. So I'm going to move the attributes thing over. Right? Yeah. And let me copy over some of the skip animation stuff. Oh wait, skip animation preview true. at the start. Skip animation should be false, like right here. Why didn't it move? Oh. Yeah, that crashed it. Not passing that animate. Okay, that's not far enough over. Let's do 3 times left. Okay, that's a little better. Then I go on to shift the position, all the position data over. So how do I want to do that? At the same time I do this, let me set the target